so I'm gonna get right to it. The play next year is Europe.
Europe.
That's your
I'm
path
trying to
to the
go into the
NBA.
league.
That's Wait, you're not kidding.
That's how you say I got to go to Europe for. I want to go into the
Europe?
NBA.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans
Exactly.
change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked.
Yo, this
I have
agent suck
scholarships.
ass.
Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen. You did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that
I
in
missed
college,
one
man.
freaking game and they tripping.
Yo, what the fuck is going on?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna be honest
They want
with
to send
you,
me to
Mr.
Europe?
Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
Yeah, like,
All right. Can I make my
Yo,
case?
what the fuck is going on right now?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum
you got
a
one game
two-year
trying to
plan.
send you to
You've got
China.
too
Now
many
you got
established
this
players
game
ahead of
trying
you
to
to
send
hit
you
as
to
a
Europe.
freshman, and every year you don't get
What the
drafted,
fuck,
your
man?
odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Why?
Man,
Because
I
I'm going
was
to play
late
in
to
Europe?
one
Like the
game.
And
fuck?
got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball.
It was
It's
one
not fair,
game.
but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
What?
Okay. So I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your
Why are you
peers are
speaking
back
so
home
highly
sweating
of
out
Europe,
midterms.
man? I'm
That's
trying
a
to go
huge
to college and
advantage.
get into the league.
Not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
getting.
only money I care about is the NBA money.
Yeah,
I'm not
U.S.
trying to
dollars,
fumble
not
that
the
bag
euros. The fuck?
because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP.
Oh, it's all
I'd be a
about
fool
your
to do
ass, right?
anything that jeopardizes your
Because
NBA
you
career.
want to see me in Europe so you can get paid, you greedy motherfucker.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way,
So-
you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping
They're
college.
trying to send me to Europe.
Do I have any
You can't
offers?
tell me nothing, right?
Two of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim.
All right,
First
so what
one
if I go
is
to
from
Europe and
Basket
not get
Madrid in the
injured
Spanish
and I
National
ain't in
Champions
college?
League, the most competitive
Fucked
league
up.
in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Can't tell me.
Okay. So what's the other one?
Can't tell me.
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball
Paris
Super League.
FC
They got a
basketball.
lot of first-round prospects this year.
Man,
Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm gonna go to
I'm not gonna
Paris.
hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
Man, please. You
When
saying it's the right
you're
move because you
saying
just
all of
want that money.
It makes
Gonna
sense.
send
in my
my
mind,
ass to Paris.
but
What's gonna be? Niggas
not
in
gonna
Paris
lie,
part 2?
it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Yeah.
Well, what's it
Otherwise,
going
I'm
to be?
kicking your ass.
France or Spain?
France or Spain?
Let's see.
Paris FC basketball, led by former NBA assistant coach Wayne Graves. Paris FC basketball plays in the FBSL, a league loaded with NBA draft prospects. Basquez Madrid, led by the demanding coach Romero, blah, blah, blah. I'll go to Paris. Yeah, I'm going to Paris. Fuck it. I ain't going to Spain. I'd rather go to Paris. Au revoir.
Bonjour, it's me,
Bonjour.
MP, and I'm coming to you live from France. And this is the very first episode of Out of Bounds, the web series that takes you behind the scenes of my basketball journey. And helping me film these videos is my main man, Xander Jones, our in-house
know who
filmmaker.
that is.
Xander, come talk to the people.
Hey, I'm Xander. I'll be helping out
Who the
MP with
fuck
his
is
social media
that?
content.
All right, get out of here. But Xander, you got any questions for your boy?
Yeah, how are you adjusting to life in France so far?
Woo,
I was about to
man,
say,
listen, I just got
I thought he
here
was going to
yesterday.
ask, when was the first
So
time you
I
bleached your
basically
face?
unpacked my clothes, and that's it.
Happened when I was younger, when I saw
When did you
Michael
start hooping?
Jackson. I
I'm
tried to
actually
be
about
like
to head to
him.
the gym for my first practice with Paris FC Basket. I'm going to meet
I
my teammates,
saw
my
Michael
coaches,
Jackson and I'm
I'm
bad,
just
and I
really
tried to
looking
be
forward
like
to it
him.
all.
All right, after you settle in, what are you
So I
looking forward
bleached
to the
my
most
face.
about living in France?
I know it, but whatever. The food. My dad's an amazing chef, and he gave me this whole list of stuff I got to try.
All right, well, what's on it?
They're not just
Man, this thing is in
moved to
categories,
France.
bro.
How I'm supposed
I
to know
barely
what's
know
the
how to
best part of
say
France? I
this
just got
stuff,
here.
but we got beef bourguignon, coq au vin, ratatouille, and cassoulet.
Ratatouille.
He's got like 75 cheeses on the list and all kinds of breads.
Man, that sounds like a serious list.
Oh yeah, my dad does not play when it comes to his food. But that all comes later, because I came here to prove myself against the best NBA prospects in France, and everything takes a backseat to that goal.
Bet that. Sounds like you're in for some exciting times out here.
And you're all along for the ride with me, so can't wait. Are we done? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when I think we have enough, I gave you a
nice
cut
place.
signal. I'll just straight up say we're good.
Oh, right. You said that before. My bad.
Nah, bro, look, don't sweat it. You know, you're doing great, bro. Your personality is really coming through, and that's what's gonna hook people.
Yeah, you
They'll
know,
come
they
for
see
the basketball, but
your face
they wanna
don't
get
look
to know
that
you,
bleach on the
like,
screen.
in person. So,
Luckily, I'm a yapper, so.
I could definitely see that.
So I
You,
just tested on Tekken Tag
you got
2.
a plan for
Same
after
damn
practice?
work.
Rest and recovery, really. I got my first game coming up in a couple of days, so I'm like, I gotta be ready. Yeah. Full speed, come on, let's go! I got Bucky that time.
Cheaters never win.
No, I got him. Hey, is all the practices this intense?
The first part, yes. Then we do more plays and things of that nature. Then more conditioning. Then more plays. It keeps going on and on like this.
Man, I gotta tell you something. Back home, captains usually come a bit more serious, but I like you. You're funny.
This is not a joke. We have to have peak fitness to compete. Like football.
Let's huddle up. Let's go. Let's go.
I understand.
This is professional life. We make practice difficult so that the games are easy.
Fourth quarter's winning time, boys. But it's also when you're the most exhausted. To win, we gotta be the fittest team on the court. All right, so we're gonna do a scrimmage that simulates late game exhaustion. Short shot clock, full court, all out hustle. I want you moving faster than Busta Rhymes raps, all right? Let's go, let's go!
Hey, Cap. Does Coach know Busta Rhymes or something?
No.
Weird.
Here's today's weather report. Rain, rain, and more rain. That's the way I do it. That's all day, MP. I got it. With the foul. Gotta get it. Pitch here, pitch here. Watch right. Hey, yo, right here. Who got ball? Oh, that's a win. Yo, watch him. Watch him out. That's fine. Keep taking that strong. You can't slide with me. All day. Sit on it. What's good? Conditioning is not optional, people. All right? Okay. We're going to work on sideline out-of-bounds plays, a staple of late-game offense. These have to be executed to perfection to be successful, which is especially hard when you're tired. First play is called Cypress. What we're trying to do is spring Pierre for a 3, and there are 3 members of Cypress Hill, so that should be easy to remember. Insane in the membrane. Anyone?
Insane in the brain.
Bogey gets it. See? He gets it. All right. What we're trying to do is get Pierre an open look for a corner 3. And P, you got to set a hard screen. If your man blows past you, we're cooked. Got it?
Oui, coach. I got you.
You got it? Okay, good. Let's go. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Move it, MP! Get to your spot now! Come on! Play tough! Play tough! Oh, God! You're not in high school anymore, MP! You gotta play tough here! Let's go! Bang that! Bang that!
Cap, was that dude raised by a pack of wolves?
What do you mean by this?
I mean, it feels like a pack of animals just ran through me.
He's a good guy to have on your side. Doesn't talk much, but loyal.
To you, maybe.
We need to know these plays backwards and forwards, MP. You're not Dr. Dre. We're not gonna wait 16 years for you to release Compton.
What you mean, Coach?
You need to move quickly, without hesitation, like Lil Wayne releasing his mixtapes at his peak.
Better.
Okay, good. Let's do it.
Coach Graves makes confusing hip-hop metaphors from 30 years ago.
Does he know that, though?
I don't think so.
Let's line them up!
All right, first game coming up later today. Walk us through it, MP.
Ooh, okay, we're taking on Nanterre. I hope I said that right. But, it's led by Benoit Lambert, a projected second rounder. He's a stretch big who can knock it down from outside.
I feel you. All right, well, obviously you're looking to win this game, but as someone with an eye on the NBA draft, how does that affect your approach?
My approach never changes. I compete as hard as I can and I play to win. But when you go up against another draft prospect, you have an opportunity. You know, you gotta give the scouts a one-to-one comparison. So, if I'm outplaying this guy on the same court, in the same game, and he's projected to go second round, what does that make me?
Makes sense. How has practice been so far?
Tough. These guys really get after it in scrimmages, but it's gonna make me a complete player. Someone any NBA team could use.
That's great.
Yeah.
I think we got what we need.
Nice. Look, I'm not gonna complain on tape, but bro, these practices are killing me. Oh, God, these Euro dudes, I don't get it. They love to hack, and somehow the conditioning programs are even crazier.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, you do look a little rough. You feeling all right?
I'm a little beat up, to be honest with you, and I'm extremely sore, but I gotta find a way to push through it.
Yes, sir. It's just an adjustment. You be all right.
Yeah, just, you know, this kind of stuff, just make sure we keep it off the socials, all right?
No, of course, man. We in this together. We only gonna show the world what you want them to see.
Yeah, that's good.
What's
Xander, I need help up.
I got you.
Yep.
Oh! Yes, sir.
A city with tremendous history and a love for basketball. We are live in Paris. Welcome, everyone, to 2K's coverage of the FBSL. For 2K Sports, I'm Blake Suniga with Brian Vanafiteni and Tim Swartz. We have a fun one for you tonight. It's Paris FC Basket hosting Nanterre Elite. Some great young talent on these teams.
And the name to watch tonight for Nanterre is Benoit Lambert. He's long been regarded as one of the up-and-coming French talents, and he'll look to leave his mark here tonight.
But Paris has their own prospect making his debut. MP comes in from the U.S., and we'll get to see him in action.
And a bit of a strange path for MP to come over to France, but he'll have plenty of chances to show what he can do as Nanterre is a sound basketball team.
A lot of great talent on the floor in this one. The big name has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day.
Marshall outside. That's tipped. Here we go, one-on-one. And Ahern gets it to go.
Well, he knew he was going to win that race.
Boy, gotta love that early offense. Super job on the break.
Well, we don't know if Lambert has any intention to head over the pond to play in the United States, but the skill is certainly there.
Well, he's so young, but already has a claim as one of the best shooters in all of Europe. Very easy release, can hit shots with a hand in his face. He's the star on this Nanterre team, and he's got a bright future.
Now here's Marks. Pass to Chauvet. Top of the key. And that one good.
You know, one thing for a lot of these young players, this is the first time they're going up against grown men.
The level of strength is something you cannot prepare for. When you face off against players that do this for a living, it's a little bit different than in youth programs. Shooting with no hesitation. You just have to admire MP's confidence in firing off the catch.
It must be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense will be there for them.
From deep, that one falls. Nice feed from DeMol.
They can't forget about him like that. He's not going to miss that open of a look.
Three-pointer Chauvet. Nailed from three-point land.
I love seeing teams go with the back and forth like that. Chauvet answering the call.
The three ball. Another three for Paris.
Some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take him long to go and get those 3 points back.
And here we see the debut of MP, a guy who made his way over from Vermont in the United States.
Yeah, I'm really interested to watch MP. He's looking to try and carve out a path to becoming a professional player, either here in Europe or back in the NBA. His agent urged him to come to France and develop his game.
Now here's Marks. Peltier outside. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
That's a nice job getting it done inside by Peltier. You know, I'd like to see a little more of that from him.
Beyond the arc. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
He is bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from him?
Well, we've already seen plenty. He's got more points from outside the arc than inside it.
Now here's Chauvet. He's got 5. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Lambert. And he lays it straight in. And without a doubt, the star of this Nanterre Elite team is Benoit Lambert. He can shoot the lights out, fellas.
And we've talked about Lambert's shooting, but he has a polish to his game that you rarely see from players this young. It's a big reason why scouts are so excited to see him develop.
As MP continues to develop, he just becomes more consistent from deep.
Nanterre trailing. Pass to Marks. Chauvet. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Zadirko. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming up.
They're getting physical with the big man. The defense doing all they can to stop Zadirko.
This is his first free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Well, something that's interesting, you kind of think about, is the fitness level of these players, the professional level. It's something else. You don't realize how demanding the game is until you're here.
Everything is faster, and you have to push your body to match it. For young guys like MP and these other prospects, that can be a very tough adjustment.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. They need this. Right side Marks. Pass to Bleu. Clock at 4. Shoots over to Mall. And he didn't quite get enough under that one. That one misses. Would have counted had it gone. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Paris FC basket ahead. And welcome back as we get set to start the second quarter here in Paris. Called Paris. Tries a three off the inbound. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 attempts. And for the young players like NP joining this team, they're trying to find their role in the rotation.
It's not always easy how to fit in here in Europe. It's a really high level of play. It's especially difficult for those like MP who come from overseas.
Pass to Portier. Here's Illich. Off target from outside. Second quarter, and we're a little over a minute and a half in. Outside Chauvet. Here's Girard. Defended by Illich. Fades back. And the basket by Girard. Lets it go from deep. And add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
And the coach of this Paris FC team, Wayne Graves, he worked his way through the ranks. He would spend some time as an assistant coach in the NBA before relocating to Europe.
No doubt. Graves is an American coach, and that shows up a bit in the sets he draws up. But at the end of the day, he's proved that he knows his X's and O's.
Gets a three-pointer to fall.
Man, Chauvet was just calling for that one. He was confident in that shot.
Portier outside. Illich shoots for three. Another three for Paris.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
Pass to Peltier. Fires top of the key. Harris grabs the miss. Out to the wing. Outside Illich. And Paris, another triple.
Just a huge scoring night for MP. Every time he has a game like this, MP gets that much closer to his dream of making it to the NBA.
Pass to Girard. Lambert. Monsieur defending. Lambert can't get it to go. Chauvet covering. Portier outside. Ahern. Three-pointer Illich. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ahern. And Bogey Illich might not be the player he once was, but he can still be a factor.
When the burst he used to have is replaced by his leadership on the floor, much like his twin brother Lassar, who plays in Madrid, Illich is a guy who has found success throughout the years and knows how to win.
Pass to Monsieur. Here's the pick. Another three for Paris.
And their lead gets even more enormous. They've played terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I.
Time called here, Nanterre Elite. And nothing has come easily for them today.
Not at all. And it isn't what you'd call the best of performances from them. And you can just feel the desperation now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
They're clearly frustrated, and it's understandable. I mean, they're on the wrong side of a monster run.
And they got to just settle down, stick to the game.
Yeah, keep your composure.
Here's Lambert. Left side Chauvet. And no good trying to get that one. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Paris FC basket ahead. Running away with this one. And we will be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Good to have you back with us for this matchup between Nanterre Elite and Paris FC Basket. The second half just getting underway. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. One thing we can be sure of, there will be plenty of scouts in the stands for all of these games.
Yeah, the French League is a hotbed for talent, and scouts from all over will be watching. There's a chance several of these players make the jump to a bigger club, or even, dare I say, the NBA.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
What this team loves about MP, he's got those humble roots, has worked for everything he's gotten in his career, giving his all here in Europe.
Pass to Peltier. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part, it gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in.
He's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. And it's Marshall getting it to go.
Nothing like coming back down the floor and answering with the three of your own. Marchand did exactly that.
Pass to Dumont. From outside the arc, sinks the three-pointer.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a three-point contest.
Count that bucket.
Yeah, well, we all know that Lambert can shoot it, but that length gives him a major advantage around the rim as well.
Launches a three, and Paris another triple.
He just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Nanterre with the ball. Pass to Marks. Now here's Marchand. Peltier outside. Outside for Marks. This one for three. A rebound by Zadirko. And here's Elish. And Paris another triple.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. To the wing on the left. Fade away. Shot is off by Marchand.
The fadeaway was about his only option once he decided to shoot. Defender had good position.
Pass to Zadirko. And stolen by Lambert. Here's Marchand. Elish the block.
That's rim protection at its finest. Elish refusing to give up the easy basket.
Out to the left wing. Outside Dumont. Shot clock at 5. Launches it. And Paris another triple.
Well, you know, offensively, Brian, they've been really special.
Yeah, you nailed it, Tim. No matter what the defense has thrown at them, they've just kept piling up the points.
And more points.
And so far, we've seen MP getting the better of Lambert out there. Are you guys surprised?
Well, a lot of scouts came here to watch Lambert do his thing, but MP has been the star of the show so far. There's no denying that. This is a nice third-quarter surge they've got going on right now.
Yeah, and it's a great time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half.
Absolutely. Build some distance. Try to get things going.
Here's Marchand.
Elevation. Marchand does that with the best of them.
Chauvet covering. Down low. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Chauvet. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Paris. Chauvet covering. Zadirko The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
Well, at just about 250 pounds, Yurko can be a wrecking ball in close.
Marshall outside. Pass to Lambert. Buries it down low. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Paris FC basket ahead. And we welcome you back to Paris. The two teams are all set as we... Teams deciding to change it up. Over to the wing. Cans it from downtown.
This is an incredible run they're on. Offense as well as it can be played.
Every single guy on their squad with the absolute magic touch.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Peltier outside. Pass to Chouet. Just 5 to shoot. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Portier. Outside Leduc. Here's Blanchet. There's the triple. And Paris, another triple.
Since the start of the fourth, Brian, that three-point shot has really been there for them.
Yeah, doing an excellent job finding the open man on the perimeter this quarter, and the three-pointer has been a weapon of mass destruction for them right now.
Boom.
Now here's Chauvet. Defense is right there. To the middle. It's tipped. The Sewer with the steal. And Paris, another triple.
They built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
No question about it. He's hit everything he's looked at.
Just give him any bit of space and it's automatic tonight.
Here's Marchand. They can't stop the run with that one. Pass to Leduc. Stolen by Marchand. Here's Lambert. Yes, and a nice assist from Chauvet.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
I hope so. There's nothing like a one-footer.
Right wing. Back to Leduc. The three. Another three for Paris.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but if you keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian. You have to make sure your feet are set. When you set those screens, they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe he was set. I know that's a difficult call to make, but I'm not afraid to say that. I think maybe they got that one wrong.
Yeah, it could go either way.
He's had a big half from beyond the arc. When he's this hot, the green light doesn't get much greener.
Now Chauvet. Pass to Lambert. Back to Peltier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Chauvet. With 1 on the clock. And Lambert with the slam.
Using his size to his advantage. I like whenever Lambert crashes the boards.
Over to the left wing. That three off the mark. And that'll do it. Paris FC coming away with the win. A nice showing from the young team.
Everyone knew this Paris team could be young, but I think they turned some heads with how far along they are in their development.
A lot to like here from Paris. You know, the debut of MP gives their fan base hope for the season.
I'll be interested in how he develops over the year, because he can clearly be an impact player for Paris, and they could be a dangerous team as the season goes on.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Zuniga, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.
Andy, thanks for joining us.
No problem. Happy to be here.
How are you adjusting to the level of competition in France? It's a big step up from high school, yes?
Yeah, for sure. I'm playing against professionals now. They're physical and they know how to use that strength. They're smart as well. They just process the game much quicker. But that's what I wanted. I'm here to become the best player I can be, and to do that, you have to go up against the best comp. You can't find this anywhere else.
Okay, so despite the adjustment, you managed to outplay Benoit Lambert. Was that a focus for you tonight?
Yeah, my focus is always going to be on winning. I've made no secret that I want to play in the NBA, so I know that Benoit is a big-time prospect here, but I'm here to work on my game, become the best player I can be, and help my team get wins.
Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
Pete, I want to put a little something in your ear, okay?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening.
All right. Now, I know we're here to work on your draft stock, but I saw your post-game interview the other day, and I don't think you should talk about the NBA with the press that much.
What you mean?
Same goes for your social videos.
Wait. I'm just being honest out there. Like, I don't understand what that has to do with the management. You even said that it was okay in the contract negotiations.
No. Look, I'm not worried about management. I'm worried about your teammates. They might not like a constant reminder that you see them as a stepping stone.
But that's not true.
I know. But you've got a lot to gain if this team is successful. Paris doesn't have an automatic berth to the EBA championships, but playing well in that tournament would be huge for your draft stock.
No, yeah, you're right. I hear you, Austin, 100%.
Okay, good. Look, but other than that, you're doing an outstanding job, okay? You came here to outplay top prospects, and you're doing it. Nice work.
I appreciate that, Austin.
All right. Talk soon.
Yep.